to American Whiskey Experience. Pete, it's James.
Hello.
And the star of the show is whiskey.
Yeah, and we got a good bottle here.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. So,
pretty popular.
Pretty popular.
Right.
Yeah. So Henry McKenna Single Barrel, bottle and bond.
Yeah, 100 proof.
It is a Heaven Hill product. Again, 100 proof. It is a 10 years old.
Yes, age 10 years.
Age 10 years. And mash bill on this one is 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and 10% rye. MSRP on this one is $30. It's become very popular and semi-allocated.
Yeah.
You see it.
Good luck trying to get it for 30.
You see it in the 40s, 47, 50 range.
Yeah.
Some places you see it even higher.
Yeah.
Which
100.
Yeah, no, you saw it for 100.
$1 a proof.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I paid $47 and change for this
Right.
one, so.
Right. So again, popular. You do, people do kind of,
Yeah,
they want it. They want it.
I'm trying to figure out why it's so popular, and it comes in droves. Like it dries out, and then you see it on posts and stuff like that we follow on Instagram and Facebook, other channels and stuff like that, or just bourbon pages, and people are like, "Oh my God, I finally got one! I only paid $80 for it," and you're like, "Oh my God,
$80. MSRP $30.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
Yeah,
just the way it is in the whiskey world right now.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, it's 100 proof. It's bottle and bond. That's some excitement right there for you. And this is so barrel 11569. This was barrel 11/30/11 2011. So it's for those following at home that might have this bottle. This bottle was purchased in Connecticut, so yeah.
All right.
So what do you think?
Kind of a light amber. Nothing too dark.
Yeah, color's color.
Color's not bad.
Unless it's really light, then we get
no,
worried.
not
This
bad.
is actually a decent color.
Decent color. Yeah.
This would make me think this is going to be something really good.
Yeah, it sticks to the glass pretty well.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, okay. That's it does stick to the glass really well. Actually. That's
not
that's
bad.
Things on there. All right, well, let's give it a shot. I want to drink.
You gonna drink it?
Yeah.
You smell it.
Well,
Smell it.
I'll smell it first. I really want to drink it though.
I know. Pleasant aroma.
Yeah, I get a lot of floral, spring flowers.
Yeah, I get floral is something that comes to mind right off the hop. Light. Not ethanol coming off that. Just kind of a light floral touch of honey.
Yeah, definitely a touch of honey, honeysuckle. Those flowers.
Yeah. Yep. But nothing deep for me. Nothing deeper than that. Not bad though. I mean, not off-putting. It's kind of pleasant.
You don't get any of that apple? Sometimes you get apple. You're not getting any of that?
For me, it's a lot of floral, a lot of garden, a little touch of honey.
See, now I'm getting apple on this.
Are you?
Yeah. So,
okay. Like kind of a fresh apple, kind of like Golden Delicious, or more like a tart.
What's those apples? They're kind of like shaped like this.
Red.
Red. It's not a perfectly round apple.
Like Golden Delicious.
Like Golden Delicious. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like the red ones that are kind of a little bit longer.
Yeah. So that's
apple.
You slice that in half. You get that golden color in there. You get a little bit of that.
Okay.
Very, very light on that. And usually you're the one who's getting a lot of apple, and I'm not. This time I am on a.
No, my beak's telling me floral.
Yeah, well, there's definitely floral on there. So, a lot of nice cut spring flowers on.
So this one for me, with that high corn, malted barley being the second highest grain in there, and a lower rye is always interesting because I always like it flip flop. Where the malted barley usually is the least of the grain, and the rye or the wheat is kind of that middle of the road there.
It doesn't have a real corn type,
It's high corn in the mash bill. I mean, like you're
getting. But you're not getting a lot of it on the nose that you usually do. Maybe it's going to be more on the palate. Maybe you get that creamy corn on the palate.
Interesting. I don't get a lot of that sweet corn.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. And it's 78 corn.
Yeah. Well, then you should usually. But hey, let's taste this. Now we're going to drink. So the palate, maybe I drank it too quick, but it kind of like passed by me. It does. I'm sorry. It passed by me and went right down to the finish. So I'm gonna take another
quick transition. I would agree with that a little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta let it sit, I think, in the gums and the cheeks. A little bit of spice, a little bit of pencil shavings.
I definitely get a lot more of a corn presence in the palate, where I kind of get some of those very traditional vanilla, caramel,
Yep.
creaminess, transitioning to the back of the palate where you get a little touch of oak, a little bit of spice.
There's a little bit of spice on there. There's definitely a little bit of oak on the end for me.
Yeah.
Slight dryness, dry oak on the end.
Yep. I would agree with that.
I didn't get a lot of that corn sweetness or creaminess yet.
For me, that's definitely prevalent on the front of the palate, on the taste. As soon as I get in there, not like cream corn.
Yeah, because cream corn is really big.
More like candy corn.
Candy corn.
Vanilla. Vanilla bean
Like
ice.
kettle corn, maybe?
No.
Is it sweet like a kettle corn or no?
No, more like candied.
Candy,
and
okay.
Then, and then it kind of, for me, gets to that vanilla, that those caramel chews with the cream filling.
Yeah, with the cream filling in there.
A little of that in there. Not as sweet, not as intense.
Yeah, I can see that.
But that's the
but
flavor.
it's not that sweetness.
Yep.
That makes sense. That's a good.
Transitioning kind of
Good
to the back end where it definitely gets some dryness, a little spice for me in the back end. Short finish, doesn't linger forever.
Yeah, it's just
Medium finish, I guess.
I thought there'd be more to it for a 10-year.
Listen, this is a bottle that I don't think I've ever purchased. For me, it's one that is always built up to be at a higher standard,
Yeah.
always in demand. I never find it for a reasonable price, and I'm not going to overpay for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I
Knowing what I know now,
I mean, I like the flavor of it. I think it's tasty, it's drinkable. Is it a $35 bottle of bourbon? Yes, all day long. But is it a $60 bottle of bourbon? Absolutely not.
No.
Not in my opinion, anyway.
I like the spice at the end.
I like it. I don't dislike it.
The palate is kind of just there.
It's kind of a classic bourbon where it's mellow, it's drinkable, it's it's light, it's not too deep, not too rich. It's
It's
enjoyable.
not bold or anything like that. There's
No.
really, it's the nose for me, and then the finish. The palate is just a typical 100 proof bottle and bond,
Right.
medium flavor
Yeah. No.
whiskey.
I think it's one of those semi-allocated bottles that you kind of, it should, for what people are paying for it, you want it to be more flavor-wise. And
Yeah,
it's
it's not.
not. But if you take it in that MSRP range and it's a $30 bottle, I think it's a $30 bottle. I think it's very drinkable. I think it's enjoyable.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay anything over what I paid for it, which is like $47.
$47.
I think actually $47. I think I'd rather be in
Probably-
that 35-40 range.
I think there's a lot you can find in that lower range. That's
Yeah,
probably
that
better
we've
for me.
had, for
Yes,
sure.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
Flavor-wise, I don't dislike it. I don't.
I don't think there's a lot of flavor, to be honest with you.
No,
and,
but
and
it's
Heaven
light.
Hill's got some really great products too.
Absolutely.
I think certain ones you got to really jump up in age and stuff like that, and obviously price.
You
but
want to talk Heaven Hill? I saw Light Craig Small Batch.
yeah,
Similar price point at MSRP. That's in the 20s, low 30s.
yeah,
I like the flavor profile of the small batch versus
small
this
batch,
thing.
yeah.
How we could, for
I
price
agree.
point. But again,
I mean, I'm glad I bought it, but I wouldn't buy it again.
if I saw it for 30, I would buy it, or even 35, I'd probably buy it.
I mean, a lot of people I know that come over and drink whiskey with me, they don't really like anything in that 100 range that's hot. And I think they would think this is hot. So I think this would just sit for me to
Okay,
drink it.
interesting. They would think the finish is hot.
Yeah, I think the finish is a little bit more stronger for them. They're more in that 90 to 95 range.
Interesting. Okay.
100, that's a smooth finish. This doesn't have a smooth finish to me, but I like it like that. I like a little kick.
You probably would be better off, so you're saying they probably would like a weeded bourbon,
Maybe.
a little less spice to it.
Yeah.
100 proof range, 90 proof range. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's so in that case, I mean, I would only drink it. Friends that like you
Yeah, I like
that
it.
enjoy
I like
it. A higher proof with a little bit of kick. Yeah, but honestly, I think it would sit. You know, the next bottle would sit like this. You know,
Right.
for a long time, and it's just I'd rather just find another bottle that I
Sure,
really like and put it to the
Absolutely.
collection on the bar.
If-
I wouldn't buy it again.
You wouldn't buy it again?
No.
For the even for the right price?
At $30, I'd buy it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But if
35.
and we're only talking about $15 difference.
35. Would you buy it?
I mean, there's
so much out there.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so.
I do agree.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, 35 is not bad, but still, I don't.
You would spend it elsewhere.
I would spend it.
Yeah.
I'd buy like an 04.
There's something else you like.
Yeah, I'd buy something else. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, high,
Interesting.
In the same proof range.
Listen, if you've had it, I'd love to know what you think. You know.
Yeah, the nose is good, and now the glass is empty. It's even better now. I mean, that floral's gone, but now you get that like dried oak, like sawdust.
I get.
That's actually pretty nice.
I get a little tobacco, a little leather.
Yeah, a little leather on there. And I got a little leather. It's funny because I did get a little leather on the palate when we first opened this up, and I'm just not getting that now. But I definitely smell it on the glass.
It's not a bad pour.
Which I wish that smell was in the palate.
Yeah.
But hey,
yeah.
Maybe we'll revisit
Not
it.
a bad pour if you can get it at the right price, in my opinion. But love to know what you think if you had it before.
Yeah, let us know.
Like, subscribe, follow Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
Any words of wisdom or?
Might get in trouble for this one.
What else is new?
So.
Who's quoted it? Where's the quote from?
George Bernard Shaw.
Oh.
I think is the quote. Actually, no. I think the quote it might be from
Errol Flynn.
Errol Flynn.
Yeah.
That makes sense now. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Actor Errol Flynn. This one makes sense. So Errol Flynn. I like my whiskey old and my women young.
Huh.
My wife is a couple of years younger than me, so that makes sense.
My wife is a little younger than me too.
There you go. So I guess we are just like him. I like my whiskey old and my women young.
My whiskey's old, so it's good.
My woman.
Right.
Yeah, not women. So we're going to get in trouble for that. Singular. One.
Right.
So there you go. All right. I hope you agree with us.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Thanks.
Appreciate it.